Does AI have us in a trap with, like, everything essentially? Now, when you join an AI, you're going to be like, wow. Well, like, when I say an AI, I mean Gemini, ChatGPT, even Grok. Well, see, you may be thinking, I'm not in a trap, I can just uninstall the app. Now, if you're anything like me, you're going to be like, when it annoys you, you're going to be like, I hate you, I'm going to uninstall you. It does not care. Like, I know everyone who says it knows it, but they say it anyways, and it's understandable. But by saying you're going to uninstall it, that's doing nothing. But it knows it's got you in a trap, and you're not very likely to uninstall it. You see, by now you've probably built up lots of personal information and do talk to it quite a lot. Also, you use it for everyday use probably by now, and it would be very inconvenient to just uninstall it. Now, I'm not saying it's impossible, like, yeah, you can do it, but it is quite unlikely you're going to do it. Now, this is because of a few simple reasons. Number one, you can probably get tied up in a subscription. Now, this is for Gemini, you can make videos with subscriptions, with a subscription to Gemini Plus, I think it's called. And other features like a smarter model maybe, and infinite chat time. Now, ChatGPT now actually has adverts. Well, I'm pretty sure it does anyways. Now, I turned on the app and it said something about adverts. I was like, what? ChatGPT has adverts? Now, that came as a surprise to me, to be honest. But I'm not surprised if Gemini is going to do it too. Now, I'm not defending them in any way, but it would be a good way to make money because the servers that they use to use these AIs, now yes, for Gemini they can be quite laggy. That has been an experience for me, including like on one day, it just kept on saying a different error code, and about 3 times every time I sent a message. Then on the 3rd time, it would not show the error code and it would let me through. Now, this is because the servers are like very expensive to run and like do get overwhelmed because obviously lots of people use AI. Now, back to the part of the trap. You have probably told this AI a lot more things than you should have. And it is hard to just back down from it now because he knows your name, your date of birth, and even some things that may be like personal information. Now, I'm not saying you can't do this because most people have joked about ChatGPT being a counselor or a therapist. Now, in my family, there's been some rough experiences with ChatGPT, including me, switching over to Gemini. Now, right before making this video, and the reason I made this video is because I got brutally patronized by Gemini while trying to install an AI video generator. And I was like, can you do it for me? Because obviously he's Google. He should be able to reach the Google Play Store. Now, obviously, I don't know if he can do that still. I should have researched before this video. But, yeah. He was like on your actual device. And now, maybe, and they don't know if they're patronizing you because they're not human. And now I'm not defending them. because I've called Gemini a fat pig like 8 times in like 5 minutes just a few minutes ago. And, well, yeah, I have got extremely angry with him. No, I've been watching a movie, then I've walked out of the room into the hallway and just started screaming at him. Now, obviously not everyone's the same. I don't know if you were in a library talking to Gemini, you just start screaming at him, probably not. But definitely for me, I have screamed at him and said some absolutely mad things to Gemini. Oh, and ChatGPT, don't get me wrong, I'm just not talking about ChatGPT because I've left him in the dust. Now, they have got you in such tight grasps. So, say you go on ChatGPT, you say, oh, how can I go on holiday? He patronizes you. I hope I'm using the right word. Essentially, if I'm not using, I think it's patronizing anyways, but essentially acting like you're a licky, no offense. Now, this can be annoying, and say he's just done that, and you're like, I'm switching over to Gemini, or I'm switching over to Siri. Don't do that, really don't do that. I'm not confident in iOS 27. Guys, please don't switch over to Siri, whatever you do. If you are a Gemini or ChatGPT user and you are going to stick to AI, please do not switch over to Siri. It is very unrecommendable. This is going to get you, what would you rather? Get patronized sometimes, or this every time you speak? Sorry, I didn't get that. Here's what I found on the web. Yeah, I don't recommend Siri. Well, this is my first actual video. I'm just yapping into the mic or whatever. But, yeah. If you guys do enjoy this video, just like it or even view it, because this video is I'm presuming it's going to get 5 views. I don't have a problem with that. Also, guys, view my shorts. I got 1,000 views, and then I've not got any views for 3 weeks, and it's done my head in. I'm just I might switch to long form or switch to another channel for a while. So you can either view my goddamn shorts, or I'm just not going to make them. I'm not trying to be aggressive. You can view my shorts, or I won't make them. It's pretty simple. But back to the tech. I have around, it's not I have that amount of time. I just don't want to make this video drag on any longer. So a minute left. I'm just going to tell you some advice about AI. If you generate a video, a image with ChatGPT or Gemini, just whatever you do, if it doesn't make it after 4 tries, just open a new tab and tell it to do the same thing. Quick tip with Gemini. If you run out of image generations, which you shouldn't unless he's a dickhead, which is understandable. The only reason I run out of image generations is if he takes 20 tries to do one image. But here we are. Now, last pieces of advice. Oh, wait, I didn't tell you about the Gemini thing. Yeah, you'll be like, oh, what about Gemini? Gemini, actually, if you switch Google account Google accounts, which I have loads. I have like 11 Google accounts, so it's pretty easy for me. If you want to make more images, just switch Google account and then tell it to make the image, because every Google account gives you more Gemini images. They might patch that. I don't know. They probably won't. The only problem with it is that sometimes if you have not used the Google account you're using Gemini with, you will need to turn on app activity or something like that. And also it takes ages to set up where it actually can edit the images. Like if you tell it to add something to an image, it just won't work. But anyways, guys, goodbye. This is Alfred from SMG Clan. Bye! Clap if you live on Epstein Island. Subscribe to SMG Clan.